I told everybody last week that you were allowed to sell perfume, so I put perfume out all over my shelves. I had like 300 bottles of perfume, and you're not allowed to sell it. Yeah, it's hilarious. So, if you were in my show last week, and the word perfume does not appear in the policy, neither does scent or cologne, but the word fragrance does. Well, I was going to try it, but there was so much. It would have been like an entire show, and I didn't want to get banned for it. Um, it can't be over 3 years old, and it can't be opened for any cosmetics or fragrances. I'll just save them. Sometime, one of these days, I'm going to set up a room of debauchery or something. I'll have all my stuff that I'm not allowed to sell online, and I'll do a Facebook Live or a YouTube Live or something. And but anyway, before I get started with the preview, Butterfly has a massive amount of ribbon. Do you think there's any? Do you think this ribbon would sell on here? No, cologne does not appear in there, Chip and Sissy, but fragrances does. I thought about it, Deb, but I'll just save it. I I've pissed too many people off by questioning the rules, and when they say rules are rules and they aren't, and I don't want to get turned in for it. So the few people that are here in the live before I start the preview, any do you think there's any demand for vintage ribbon? Hey Dawn, hey Kat. Ribbon will sell to you. Okay, here's what I'm thinking of doing. I didn't schedule it yet, but I'm thinking of next Sunday night doing a ribbon show. Butterfly lived near a ribbon factory, and at one point she bought a ton of ribbon, uh, and she doesn't use it. What she was doing at one time was she was making purses. She was crocheting with it and making purses, but like this isn't just a tiny bit. So I'll do that next Sunday night. I will schedule a show for ribbon. I don't know what category. Hey, Reg. Um, we'll do that. So I'm gonna start the preview. I'm gonna do it in the other room because my shelves were full of perfume, and now my shelves that I usually use aren't full of anything. So we're gonna do the other room this week, and it'll be the same deal. Everything will be $5 starts. There's a couple things out here I'm not going to sell for $5. Uh, Partially because of the packaging. Uh, so I'm going to do a preview over here, and if you've never been to my previews before, or if you're watching this on my Facebook page after the fact, just send a screenshot. If you want that trivet, just take a screenshot and circle it if you can, and message it to me on Whatnot, and I'll run everything with $5 starts at 10 o'clock on Sunday morning. And I'll try to go at a slow enough pace that you can see the stuff. If you have any questions, let me know. No, I just shut up. Or did I stop moving? It was you. It froze on me in a show the other day, and I thought the person must have stroked out or something and died because it looked like it was moving. The chat was moving, but they weren't. Then I clicked out and come back, and they had sold a few things. You won the giveaway. Woohoo. Judge me and critique me. Call me a bum. I like it. The brown ceramic piece to the right. There's a brown ceramic insulator, like for power lines. That's just a, I don't know, handmade pot. Whoa. Apparently made by CB2, and that is like a milk pitcher or something. Slower. We already went by that shelf. That was, but CB1 or CB2 missed some areas of glazing. Stop. I'm not even moving. This is a sterling, a big ass sterling serving fork or something, and that's a sterling brush. And I'll start it at 5 if somebody wants, but that's probably $35 worth of silver in that. Why? What did I say? Hey, Ghost. Butterfly, can you turn that down, please? Maybe just come in here and listen. Ghost, is your show this Saturday? Tomorrow? If you guys are into probably hard rock and death metal, jazz, maybe blues, cassettes, I think that's what tomorrow is. The cassette caravan, and Ghost is selling. I don't know what time it is, I forget. Go back to the brush. That brush. Seriously? Why did she do that? Butterfly, I'm doing my preview. You turned the lights out. I'm doing my preview. You turned the lights out. I thought you did it over there. Well, I don't have anything over there because of the perfume. You always do it over there. Oh, well, I don't have anything over there. Yes, you do. Oh, that was funny. Because by the time I got over there, I barely heard you because I'm deaf. Apologize to everybody but Josh. Wicked Sherry says, good job. Oh, that's going to make me laugh for a long time. Oh, my. That's a good one. $5 starts, Ghost. I'll run a box of blackness. Okay. Look, don't turn them out again. Yes, dear. This contraption, that's a sad iron. You'd heat it up on a stove or something. Then you'd iron your clothes with it to the left. Oh, I don't know what that is. I don't know. I forget. It's a bullpup. 1927 patent date on it. I forget. I think I looked it up at one time. It says bullpup. Not a nipple piercing tooled over. There's no sharp nipple stretcher maybe. The rock is fossils. There's Dover, you got me in trouble. A valve spring lifter. I don't know what valve springs are, but Dawn is either very smart or she looked it up. Oh, now I forget what shelf I'm on. I think that's a bank. I don't have explicit on either. I didn't catch what Mr. Rag said that he got reprimanded for. I just heard him getting scolded. A Bunsen burner, yes. And it's a brass one. It takes a spring out of a valve. Like in an engine? Do engines have valves? Oh, he dropped the F bomb. I always forget to turn mine on. I don't swear too much on here though. I always think it's funny because Dawn's show, she always has explicit on, and people probably stop in and see that and think it's going to be a vulgar and distasteful show, and then it's Dawn and Kat, and for when you're swearing at her to grab the right thing. You're pretty tame, Bishy. At least when you're having your shows. It's hard not to swear because I just normally swear. It's part of my vocabulary. If you guys request stuff that's big, um, I try to keep shipping as low as possible, but this whole basket can go for one money. It's doilies and stuff. Well, of course I did. Okay, that was one shelf. So if you just joined, I don't think anybody just joined, but if you joined, this is my preview for Sunday. I'm not going to do a preview for Wednesday. I will have a show on Wednesday before Cat's Dance Mom if she's still having one. I don't. It's scheduled for 5. I may have it a little bit earlier, but there's going to be no preview because I screwed up with the perfume bottles and I didn't get done setting that up. I know I've had a month to set it up, but so it's a bunch of milk bottles. If you can't see what's on them, you probably don't care anyway. Go back to the orange vase. Cat's Dance Mom is doing Disney on Wednesday. I'm saving all my Disney for the All Things Disney train because I don't have enough to do more than that. And Dawn is in that, and the Suburban Bish is in that. Ghost Records is not in that train, as far as I know, but that is on the 11th of October. Yes, it's on. It'll be on YouTube. It should be. I hope so. Uh, and on my Facebook page. A train, at the end of the show where people raid out to each other. Um, at the end of the show, if you just type raid into that and pick somebody, it sends everybody to the next show. Like the trains are just, they all have a theme. Like Ghost Records is in a cassette train tomorrow. Everybody in the train is selling cassette tapes. I'm I haven't seen enough of you what you buy, Lopez, to know what you're really into or how you if you're buying to resell or what the deal is. But trains can be a good place to buy stuff cheap. Some trains have a lot of people, but there's a lot of trains that have virtually no one in them because everybody wants to do trains that is a new seller. You get a lot of people uh, like organizing the trains to try to get followers. Got hog scrapers everywhere. But there's a cool one down there. I think I had it out before and nobody requested it. This thing's cool as shit. Nobody else thinks so. Uh, but that's awesome. It's like a natural sculpture. Yes, it's a spooky face. I think what it was I think it probably had power lines going through a tree at one point, and the wind kind of wore away at it, going back and forth. Bishy, there's not even explicit anymore. There shouldn't. I mean, I can't say anything on here that's worse than what Orange Man says in his press conferences. So if I say something worse, I'd have to say like the C word. I don't think he's dropped that during a press conference yet. Speaking of Orange Man, did you hear we might be going back to Afghanistan? 12 days until the Naughty Award nominations. If you don't know what the Naughty Awards are, Bishy, the suburban Bish that's modding there, she hosts an award show for sellers on Whatnot. people nominate their favorite sellers in a range of categories. I don't know, Deb. That's just what he says. I don't want to use adjectives like that because there's some people that are into that, but I agree. This is not $5. If somebody wants this, I'll run it for 25. It's a candelabra, like it for a funeral home or a church or something. It's pretty neat. It's wrought iron. It's heavy, so keep that in mind with the shipping. Oh, what did somebody ask me that I got distracted on? Oh, the Naughty Awards. Go to the suburbanbish.com and you can read all about the Naughty Awards. She's got Naughty Awards in several different categories and crafting categories and ephemera and music.
Would one of your viewers want to just throw that in their package? It was in my box of marbles. I'm upset.
Stick it up there. Dover, do you want me to throw this disembodied head that she found in your package? It was an angel.
Well, there you go. Using of my marbles marbles.
Same with these things. If you request this, it's going to be heavy. It's going to cost more than normal to ship. Don't request them if you don't want to pay $10 shipping for it. It's kind of a neat old cloisonne type bowl. It's not really cloisonne. I don't know what you call it. It's like tinted brass. So Darling Dover that said, ooh, she was what were you, the master crafter last year for the Naughty Awards? That's what I'm gonna win this year. So please, everybody nominate me and vote for me for best creator. And if I don't win, there will be an insurrection and I'm gonna storm Bishy's house and just take the award. Actually, I can't take the award. They're just Amazon gift cards that are virtual, so I really can't do that. Wouldn't you shit Bishy if I showed up at your house and had a giant Josh sign and like a riot shield and like just busted through the door? Huge framed Christmas card, Victorian probably. You'd laugh your ass off until I pepper sprayed you in the face. Shield fund. Thanks, Ray. This is a cool hug scraper. It rings. That's pretty interesting here. Somebody wrote Jamestown, New York on that. Then they sold it for, what is it, 25 cents? Uh, Jamestown is nowhere near any ocean. Behind the hog scraper? I don't know. A leather wallet that's really big for like big bills and checkbooks and stuff. Bigger than a checkbook, the old checks. Hey, Frugal. Oh, Butterfly sounds like she's smashing things. Uh, it is. Oh, page is missing. Something in German. Lots of God words. So it must be a religious thing, hymnal, something like that. Must be missing the first couple pages or something because I don't see a date. Use the thing. Where'd we go? We were already down there, weren't we? Yeah, we started at the bottom. She's already worried that I'm going to get deported. So apparently, from the media I've been listening to, apparently they lost a whole bunch of people that were in the alligator Alcatraz. Like either that or they miscounted by like 800. That's fake. I had that over there before. Somebody made a Thai cob. It was crafting. Yeah, there's some cool hammers here. This one here, like these shouldn't be out here for $5. That's like a burl there. That's a really neat hammer. I think they're like mason hammers or something. I think they fed them to the alligators. So remember that if that turns out to be true that they misplaced that many migrants or illegals or whatever, keep that in mind this fall when you're buying groceries. Of course, maybe they sent them back to farms to pick stuff. I don't know. Ring the bell? What bell? This bell? It's loud. Welcome in. If you just joined. This is a preview for Sunday. Yes, dear. Of what? I can show them what?
What?
I can't hear you, dear. I'm deaf.
You can show them the start of keeping everything.
Of you keeping everything?
I'm not keeping everything. So
Don't request the Crocs unless you want to pay the shipping. There's another bell. Yes, the little mouse is cute. It's rubber. Squishy. I never watch him. I haven't. I mean, I've seen clips of him and stuff. I used to watch the Man Show.
Where did I know from?
I don't know, dear.
Found it.
I don't know. I don't. We'll say no. I don't. I think I tested and can't remember. I think it was just static. I I don't know what's wrong with you guys, Ghost. Everybody likes the hand. There's a cool wood box. That's got a hole in it. It's a flower planter now. There's some neat pulleys here if you're into primitive stuff. That's what I was going for, but it's kind of not the best sound on that one. I need to get one that's enormous. It's like the size of that thing. That's a pretty neat pulley. Comes undone there. Pull it off the thing. Somebody redid that pulley. That one's missing the doohickey that goes through there. It's right, Ghost. It's what you do with it. If somebody wants a butter churn, I don't know. Let's say 25 bucks on that, but it's gonna be expensive because it's like a gallon and a half or 2 gallon thing on it. There's some booby art. So that's all I'm gonna show for the preview today. Butterfly wants me to show you something. What am I showing?
Step on a beat.
Oh, Butterfly wants me to take you into her hallway where she's purging, which is where the ribbon is coming from. But she's what's that?
You can't see it all because of the
But
boxes.
she's setting up some shelves of her stuff that is not for sale. The pretty stuff that she's. So this is butterfly stuff. This is not for sale.
Oh yeah, my candle's there.
She likes Oriental things.
There you go.
What are these things called?
Geisha girls?
No, they have a different name. Those little. Oh, what are those called?
Don't
Yeah, what Frugal said.
Kokisha? Or Coco Keisha?
I'm staying far away.
He is.
She has an extensive Geisha Girl collection at her house. She's unboxing stuff that she
You have to watch your step.
she dragged here,
My beautiful shelf. I have another one somewhere.
but is there more over here? Oh, there's more over here.
I'm going to separate them into the Oriental and the other side when I have room in the middle.
Yeah, I like this guy. I guess I didn't have to do it that hard. I have no depth perception with my fingers. But alrighty, so this has been the preview. She's setting up her little decorative area. She has her own space now. Oh my, where'd you get those?
I don't.
Oh, I remember. That one's it's I don't know. That
She's
one's
too tall and she needs glued back on her stand.
oh, okay.
She'll go here. And Shorty will go somewhere else.
Okay.
They can't see the rest of my.
Okay. Yeah, we don't want to see the rest of her. She called it a hurricane, something like that. So butterfly stuff is not, you can't request it. But we're gonna rate out to Rec. Thank you for coming. I will be having a show on Wednesday too. But if you saw something in a preview that you want me to run, just send me screenshots. I was gonna do a lower price this week if you got them in early, but since it was in that room, I'm just gonna go with the $5. Except those couple items I mentioned. Uh, if you're not following Cats Dance Mom, the Suburban Bish, and Rag and Ribbon, give them a follow. They've all got shows this week. Well, I don't know about Bishy. She'll be modding shows anyway. Uh, so thank you guys for coming. And we're going to raid out to Rec, see what she's selling tonight. Do we want to go to Rec or do we want to go to Bat Mom? Let's go to Bat Mom. We haven't rated Batmom because Batmom hardly ever sells. And she said she was a mess earlier. She was unprepared. So we're gonna rate the Batmom with all six of us. Thank you guys.